Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the run, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, Grant. And we all want to know, what's the first piece of food you're reaching for at the Thanksgiving table?
Oh, man, you're so nosy, B.A. But, of course, the easy answer is to say the turkey. But for me, it's the stuffing. I'm going for that. I mean, I have to have the mashed potatoes, too, the cranberry sauce, the macaroni and cheese. You know what? Everything. Very nice.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Matisse Thybulle out there with McDaniels. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Inside. The shot by Towns. No good. Now Philadelphia with it. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And we're about a minute into the first. Edwards against Thybulle. Left side, Edwards. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins. He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And that one's good from Conley.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Thybulle. Back to Maxey. Now Embiid. Outside Maxey. Embiid against Gobert. From the elbow. No good. A bit long that time. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards. Gobert up top. Back to Edwards. Here's the 3. The rebound by Embiid.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Outside Thybulle. Pass to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
LaVine has that buoyant bounce. He just looks like he's floating when he goes up top.
Now here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
On the wing, LaVine. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Towns. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
That's good from Towns on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 5 points.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Maxey, that's good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Conley passes to Towns. Edwards with it. Takes a 3. The rebound by Embiid.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Conley against Maxey. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Maxey. Up and over Conley. Conley with some nice D.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Lets it go from deep. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
To the paint. Outside Levine. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Levine does a really good job of attacking. He plays with fearlessness and able to draw the foul as a result.
Beverly, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bamba's checked in for the Sixers. Isaac comes in for McDaniels. That one drops. He ties it up. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starting. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Outside Levine. Isaac with a screen on Beverly. Back to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. Gobert with it. No points yet. Here's Martin. Gobert inside. Covered by Thibault. Gobert no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Caruso, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Outside Milton. Knocked away. Thibault with a steal. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. That free throw good from Isaac.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 1. And stolen by Caruso. To the inside. Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Milton finds Beverly. No good with the triple. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Screen by Bamba. Fires. High post. That one falls. And now a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Pass to Reed. Outside Milton. Ooh, poked away. Dybel with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Bamba. The kick out to Maxey. Gets the three to fall. Maxey's gotten his third basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Milton passes to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Milton. Will it go? Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Maxey. And there's the drive. Caruso outside. Back to Maxey. Over Milton. Again, Maxey missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Sixers on top. They lead by 6. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Timberwolves trail. Taking a look at the 76ers. Joel Embiid is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Here's Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. And here's Edwards. Yet to see a basket. Beverly, a screen on Caruso. Here's Edwards. Shoots over Caruso. And Embiid with the block. Outside Oubre. Embiid against Anderson. Now here's Embiid, tightly guarded. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
And so it's Minnesota with it. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And stolen by Caruso. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Pass to Edwards. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And here's Reed. The 3-ball. The rebound by Melton. 9-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
Yeah, such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Embiid inside, working on Reid with a 9-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Edwards can't hit.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Caruso outside. Oubre on the wing. Here's McDaniels. Still without a bucket. Clock is at 3. Embiid finds McDaniels. The Sixers with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Anderson. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
And the 76ers making a change here. Isaac, he's checked in for McDaniels. Thibault comes in for Oubre. Levine, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Maxey in for Melton. Gobert with it. Picked up by Embiid. Gobert passes to Edwards. 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Conley against Maxey. Isaac outside from behind the arc. The Sixers again can't hit. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Martin inside. Isaac covering. It's stolen by Maxey. And they're on the break. Here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Embiid muscles through the contact.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Bamba's checked in for Joel Embiid. And now let's see how teams compare in the early going with a look at the power rankings. You take a look at the Nets. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 23% so far. Pass to Towns. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Here's Levine for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Conley. Towns a screen on Levine. Tries the 9-footer, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. Oubre finds Levine. Down low. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Anderson's checked in for Anthony Edwards. McDaniels is checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Maxey. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 9. To the right side. 18 feet out. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
For a big guy like Towns to have that mid-range game in his bag, that's a big-time weapon for their offense.
Left side, Levine. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Friday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Thunder, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Here's Oubre. The putback. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Anderson. Here's Towns. McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Levine. Out to Oubre. Back to Levine. The jump hook. No good off the glass. The Timberwolves trail. Martin, the pass to Anderson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. Second, the 76ers.
Well, you got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And they clinch the top spot when it comes to protecting the ball. Fewest turnovers per game in the league. No one keeps the ball locked up tight like these guys.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Melton against Conley. .157 left in the second period. Bamba, a screen on Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, could D inside, but Levine gets it through.
Well, this is what you admire about Levine's offensive game now. I mean, it isn't all threes and dunks. He's got some meat on that sandwich now.
A moment here for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Anthony Edwards. What'd you find out, Allie?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer from Minnesota. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. This being November, they have...
Monstrous jam by Levine.
Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
Martin, the pass to Conley. A minute 6 left in the first half. Melton against Towns. Shoots it from the high post, and he drops that one in. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Here's Levine, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw, no good.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Pass to Towns. Over McDaniels. Towns can't get it to go.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
First free throw is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Beverly's checked in. And so he's able to get one of two. And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. It's a 10-point game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Oh, I love the aggressive mindset Beverly has. I mean, that's really what makes him special. He's not afraid of getting bumped, especially when he's going to the bucket.
He hits the second from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Melton against Conley. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Beverly. The Sixers with another miss. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Well, now a minute to check in with it. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Question is, at this point, do we need conferences at all?
Ernie, you know what? As a senior member of this team, you're supposed to be protecting tradition.
That's what makes Ernie great, an open mind.
I don't like to play favorites, but Shaq, you're my favorite.
Oh, thanks, Ernie. Love you, man.
And now, guys, let's talk about that first half. The story thus far has been the play of one Joel Embiid.
You look at his work on the glass, it's really about the attitude, guys. You have to want those boards. This guy's been eating. That's right. Hey, Kenny, can you pass me the salt? Chomp, chomp.
I get it. Chomp, chomp. Yeah, so much rebounding. It's about desire, Shaq. But it also is pretty good that you can still chomp, chomp, and have a good position.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Thibault passes to Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Out of bounds, it'll be Sixers ball. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Conley against Maxey. Embiid passes to Levine. Back to Embiid. Outside Levine. Embiid with it. Defended by Gobert. Embiid misses.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Levine. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Towns down low, working on McDaniels. Pass to Conley, beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Conley's got 6 points.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Levine finds Maxey. Back to Levine. And here's Embiid, defended by Gobert. Tries it from the block. No good, off the front rim.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Edwards against Levine. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Conley against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
And Minnesota calls time here. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Isaac comes in for McDaniels, and it's Caruso in for Levine. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Conley. He has 6. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Towns. Martin outside. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Martin, the pass to Gobert. 3 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Edwards. Martin outside. Conley passes to Martin. Clock at 6. Towns for 3. He drops it from range. Towns has got 16 points now.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Maxey against Conley. Embiid high post. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Thibault. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Thibault. Maxey passes to Isaac. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. Philadelphia, number 1.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. To the middle. Kicks it out, Towns. Gobert against Embiid. 5 to shoot. Gobert passes to Towns. And it's blocked by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Towns finds Conley. Gobert with it. Pass to Edwards. Inside. It's Martin on the wing. 4-3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Caruso outside. Now Maxey. Isaac with a screen on Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And Maxey is fearless on the drive. Just dares defenders in the foul.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Gobert against Embiid. That's tipped and stolen by Caruso. For the finish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Anderson for three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Embiid a screen on Conley. Here's Maxey. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
To the wing, right side. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Beverly in for Edwards. The 76ers also with a sub. Melton, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Over McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
And he knocks down the first one. Bamba's checked in for the Sixers. Zach LaVine comes in for Oubre. And Conley drops them both. And per the most recent CBA, players now get to share in the league's licensing revenue, Clark.
Yeah, you know, without superstar players, the league wouldn't make as much in licensing. I was glad to see the two sides come together on this issue. It's a delicate one, but I think they landed in a good spot.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, battling inside, I like LaVine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
Milton's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Beverly outside. Pass to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Now Reed. He's covered by LaVine. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you like how they're taking care of the ball. Minus a few mistakes here and there. They're just so difficult to disrupt offensively.
And this is a team that loves to play at a breakneck pace. Once they get the ball, they're looking to push the pace. And they are the best in the league at converting in transition. Now Caruso, down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Shake Milton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Second free throw, no good. And Towns has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 16. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Joel Embiid.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
The Timberwolves shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Anderson passes to Milton. Back to Anderson. And the bucket is good.
Any possession that ends with them finishing at the rim is ideal.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Caruso outside. Pass to Levine. Over Anderson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Reed for three. Connects from downtown. Reed's got his second basket of the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Melton outside. Up top, Levine. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Anderson finds Towns. It's stolen. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia, piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got McDaniels, DeAnthony Melton out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. Oh, and a dunk by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Beverly with it. Over to the wing. Reed for three. McDaniels with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Beverly shot off, and the 76ers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Oubre on the wing. Anderson covers. Oubre passes to Embiid. Yes, it's good. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
Hey, with this strength, Embiid very physical. It's going to take a lot more contact than that to rattle him.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. No problems knocking that one down.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. Embiid's got 14 points now in the second half.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And here's Beverly. Outside Milton. Jacks up with 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. McDaniels, a screen on Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Caruso. Now here's Embiid. Guarded by Edwards. To the inside. McDaniels. Melton outside. 4 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and Reed with a block. And And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Mike Conley's checked in for Milton. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Milton is checked in. Here's Conley. Pass to Anderson. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Embiid.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Conley with the ball, picked up by Embiid. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
Substitution report.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Conley against Maxey. Isaac with a screen on Conley. Here's Levine, plenty of space. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Milton, pass to Anderson. Here's Reed. He's covered by Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anderson can't get it to go. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Bamba with it. Outside Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this, Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Milton. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And Minnesota calls time here. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Philadelphia on D. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Anderson for 3. He buries it from 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Levine. Takes it inside. Minnesota with a rebound. Now here's Edwards. Back to Conley. Anderson passes to Towns. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
You know, swatting down shot after shot, disrupting their offense. He kept their opponents off balance all night. He was a defensive menace, and they never found a way to deal with him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Minnesota on D. It's a 16-point game. Now Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Goes up on the baseline. and it's in there.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Maxey with it. Outside Thibault. To the paint. Here's Levine. Isaac for three. Towns with a rebound. Towns is... And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 14. Outside Edwards. Pass to Martin. Now Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Edwards for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Maxey passes to Bamba. Stolen by Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Bamba. Maxey attacking.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
And he makes the first.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba, and McDaniels is subbed in for Isaac. Outside Conley. Right wing. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Martin outside. Pass to Edwards. They shoot again. Here's Gobert. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Maxey, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 16. 1:53 left in the game. A 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Conley passes to Edwards. Towns right side. Fires from the wing. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers shooting 60% here in the 4th quarter. Terrific efficiency. Here's McDaniels. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And here's Conley, picked by Gobert. From outside the arc. The shot by Conley, no good.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for the 76ers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And when you only face a team twice on the season, you love to win that first one. Now they'll have the mental edge in the next meeting against the Timberwolves.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Maxey, that's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Martin with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Edwards for three. Martin outside. 5 on the clock. Tries again. Unable to get that one. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. All right, Zach, a great win against a...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.